Monty, you are making this look easy, my man. 5-0 for the Hornets. What has been the key to this beautiful start for your team?
Well, it's certainly not easy. For us, it's about defense. We preached it all summer. We felt like we give ourselves a chance to win games if we play defense, and certainly doesn't hurt having Chris Paul, David West, and Emeka Okafor. So we're going to keep riding that, but we have to defend every night.
Monty, Steve Smith, you're definitely correct. You have those three guys, Emeka, David West, and Chris Paul, the cornerstones. But I would love for you to talk about some unsung heroes for me, Jason Smith and Willie Green. What are those guys providing for you coming off the bench?
Well, Jason's a guy that nobody really anticipated that he'd play this well. He had a great preseason, but we didn't know if that would carry over into the regular season. And he and Willie have given us stability off the bench. Willie Green's a leader in every way, and he defends the toughest guy every time he comes into the game. He hits big shots, and so they've given our bench some go-to punch in a number of ways, offensively and defensively. Jason Smith is full of energy, and Willie, Willie's the kind of guy you wish he could play for a championship team, and someday we hope he does here.
Monty, how you doing? Mike Brown.
Mike, what's going on?
Nothing. I'm enjoying watching your team. But the one thing I got to talk to you about, Mike Malone, at the end of the game, I know Mike Malone had something to do with this play. You guys were up. You guys had, I can't remember, there was a timeout taken. You drew up a end-of-game play where you knew they'd have to foul you to send you guys to the free throw line. You crossed the two bigs, brought the guy from the sideline up to the ball, and kept a guy in the backcourt. You got to tell Malone, okay, I'm okay with you guys being 5-0, but he's got to quit giving our stuff away.
Hey, look, I'm not ashamed to tell you we stole that from Cleveland.
Fair enough. You know what I like about what you're doing? You're preaching defense, and it shows. Your numbers were right on cue for what you guys have been doing throughout the regular season so far, even though it's short. You guys are right at 42.8 a game, opponent's field goal percentage, and 93.8 a game, opponent's points per game. And when you get those types of numbers on the defense end of the floor, Monty, you're going to have a lot of success like you're doing tonight. So nice win, and tell Mike to let his hair grow a little bit.
Well, Mike, you know where we came from. Pop preached defense, and I had a chance to be with Nate McMillan, and that's what we were all about. And so that's what we're going to do here.
Now, Monty, one more for you. Last year, Emeka Okafor didn't have the best season. Not the season he wanted for the Hornets, not the season the Hornets wanted from him. Some of the talk coming from you and others in the preseason was that we're going to get more out of Emeka Okafor this season. We've seen that in this great start for your team, especially tonight. 26-13, 12 of 13 from the field. How are you getting him more involved? How are you changing things for Okafor to squeeze this good play out of him?
I'd love to tell you I've been in the lab working on all this stuff, but he's worked on this game. He's in the gym an hour and a half before practice, an hour afterwards, and he spent a lot of time with Randy Ayers. We tried to help him out with spacing, but Chris Paul and Emeka are starting to get some synergy, and it certainly helps to have David West out there spacing the floor. But he's been a beast. He was a beast the other day against Houston with 5 blocks, and he played Yao one-on-one the whole game. And so for Emeka, this is big for his confidence, but it's not surprising that he's playing this well.
I agree. I like him as a player, too. And without question, your Hornets would not be 5-0 without the contributions of Emeka Okafor. Monty, congratulations on the great start. Keep it up, and we'll talk to you down the line.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.